guys, it's Drew here, and I'm really excited for this video because I think that you guys are gonna really like it. It is a 2016 trend report, and I've gotten a ton of requests to just sort of like express what I think I'm going to be liking during the year 2016. I've watched a ton of runway shows, and I've just been reading up on a lot of style sites and style blogs and such. These trends that I'm gonna be talking about are some that we're gonna be seeing throughout the year of 2016. I wanna mention that this video is also in collaboration with FITM Fashion Club, and I'm really excited about this. I know a ton of you guys are really interested in the school I go to and sort of getting into a fashion school, so I think this is definitely a great way for you guys to learn a little bit more about it. Essentially, you can start your own club. Go to the link below at FITM Fashion Club. I'll link it below for you guys. You can start your own club, and it gives you so many benefits if you actually keep your own fashion club at your high school going. There's a ton of scholarship opportunities. If you want to go into FITM, you might as well start a fashion club because you can get some great scholarships, which is very helpful because schooling is very expensive. They also just do a ton of great posts on their site. They do DIY, style posts, everything. So definitely check out their link below. I'm gonna link it for you guys. And one last disclaimer, I promise, and this is just for the people that think that these trends I'm talking about are not gonna be in or whatever. I just wanna say that I am not a professional style or trend forecaster. These are just trends that I have picked up and sort of accumulated while I was looking at runway shows, style sites, trend predictives. So these are just trends that I think that I saw a lot of, and I just wanted to pinpoint it down to like 6 or 7 that I could share with you guys here in one video. Alrighty, so let's just roll in. And the first trend that I'm gonna be talking about is like the major trend that I was seeing a ton of, and that is androgyny. And I think this is very cool. I love the concept of this. And I feel like you can take this to so many different levels as well. So you can pull androgyny all the way to wearing like a full-on dress or like a skirt and just styling it in a masculine way if you wanted to and just wear a feminine silhouette. Or you can just take it very like minutely. Wearing fabrics like lace or sheer would be really cool to incorporate. Appliques, rhinestones, just sort of like feminine touches to masculine silhouettes are, I saw that a lot on runway shows, and I just thought that was very cool how they were able to do that. And I think that's very in right now, just because of all of the gender roles and everything we're hearing like in the news or in just like the tabloids about like gender roles. It's just very universal, like sex is sex. Wearing fabrics like laces or sheers, and then appliques, and then blousey cuts or feminine silhouettes, all in all, is a great way to embrace this trend. The next trend we've kind of seen over the past few years, but I think it's gonna really hit this year, and that is botanicals and florals. And I saw a ton of this, but I saw it sort of in a retro 70s twist. So the florals were either in this like 70s, very retro vibe, or they completely switched sides and they were in almost this like Chinese aesthetic where they had like this very almost damask opulence, like this very nice, shiny, like silky look to the floral, if that makes sense. But I personally really love florals all in all. I think when it comes time for spring and summer, florals are just sort of that print that I always gravitate to, just because they do new renditions every single year, and I think the rendition is based off of just like an overall trend that we're seeing in the industry. Third trend that I want to talk about, you guys, is stripes. And I saw this so much, and I saw it in such a variation. I originally just called this trend pinstripes, but then I realized like the stripe was so in, but it wasn't just pin, it was wide as well. Saw a ton of really wide stripes, very bold, very eye-catching stripes, and then I saw some very just faint, almost tone-on-tone pinstripe where you couldn't really see it was there, but it was there. I think stripes are just very in, and they're going to continue to be in for 2016, and we're gonna see them and just very wide, and then just they're gonna inch their way down and make it pinstripe. Fourth trend is my absolute favorite, and I've talked about this so much already before, you guys, but this is coming in again for 2016, and that is the baggy trouser. And I don't mean baggy as in it's going to be baggy on your butt and show your underwear. I'm talking about baggy as in very wide leg, a lot of pleats at the waistline, just a ton of extra fabric that makes the leg a lot wider. I feel like over the past few years we saw a ton of skinny leg trousers, and I think that we're rolling back into the wide leg trouser. So honestly, the wider the better, and you can take this all the way from like parachute pant to gaucho pant to like tapered smart pant with like pleats, which is my absolute favorite. But I'm just obsessed with this because I think it's a new silhouette that a lot of guys are gonna start playing with, and I think it's gonna look really cool when we start seeing people styling these sorts of outfits. I know I've already been pinning a ton of them over on my Pinterest account. I also wanted to just include a colorway that I thought was gonna be really trendy. I saw a ton of, and that is the color brown. And this goes all the way from like camel, such as this one, to a sienna brown, to a chocolate brown. I just saw a ton of different brown shades, and I almost feel like brown is going to come in 2016 as an additional gray, where you can just layer different shades of brown and it's gonna look really, really cool. I think we also sort of adapted this from that Yeezus trend where he does some monochromatic layering of just a ton of different khaki colors, and just switching up the textures makes it very interesting. So I think that we're gonna see this with brown, khaki. And the Balm on Men's runway show, if you guys have not seen that, was absolutely insane. I know they didn't use the shade brown, but they used like some khakis and whites and earthy tones, but the layering and just that detail was absolutely incredible. And I think we're gonna see that with the color brown this year. So I'm just really excited to actually include more brown. I love camel, so I need to start delving into like the chocolates and the siennas. And the last trend I want to talk about before the sun blinds me is the alternative fabric trend. And I sort of just classified this as one trend because I didn't just want to do suede, I didn't just want to do shearling, I didn't just want to do silk, I wanted to incorporate them all as one. So this is the alternative fabric, and what I mean by that is just using fabrics that you don't see all the time. Shearling fabric, I know that made its peak at the end of 2015. Shearling fabrics, silks, suedes, corduroys. I think this is definitely hitting back to that 70s trend again. And I like that these aren't fabrics that you see every day. They're not a jersey, they're not a denim, it's not like a chambray fabric. These are fabrics like suede, shearling, corduroy that are very alternative, that can just dress up an outfit with one single piece, like a shearling jacket over the top of black jeans and a black shirt. Just makes that visual interest so cool, and it just sticks you into the trend category. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope this gave you just sort of my insight on what we're gonna be seeing in 2016. I know that there's probably gonna be a ton of more trends as well, but I didn't wanna make this video super long. I just sort of narrowed it down to trends that I personally really loved out of everything. Make sure to also head down to the Fit and Fashion blog. I'll link them below because I actually did a post over there that sort of classifies these trends a little bit more. So if you wanna just flip through it really quickly and check out some of the trends and some of the outfit photos and shots over on their website, definitely give it a click below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. I'd love to know if you guys like these trend predictions because I've never done them before, but I thought I would do them this year. Anyways, have a wonderful day, you guys, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.